Hi Gemini, welcome to your full moon in Sagittarius reading for June 3rd, 2023. Full moons close out cycles, so you are definitely closing out a cycle. The theme for your next 2 weeks is the Judgment card. This particular card gives you a yes answer. Judgment is, according to this card, freedom, rebirth, a fresh start, a renewal, and life purpose. For me, the Judgment card is like a rebirth. It is like a reawakening. It's hearing the clarion call, where you belong in this world, in this earth, in your life, in your community. It heralds a new beginning. Let's put it that way. So blocks and barriers and walls come down, and there's just a renewed sense of self with the Judgment card. You can take it very literally as well as a judgment that you're making, but we are talking about concepts here with the major arcana, and a lot of it is what's happening on an internal level. So let's see what you are closing out. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. This card is sort of a card of a quick, aggressive movement. You can tell on his face. I consider it sometimes the knight in shining armor. So something comes in quickly to save the day or help out, and then it leaves just as quickly. It's a very fast-paced energy. It is sword, so there can be mental agility. Ideas and thoughts can come in right at the moment when you need them. Somebody can come in with ideas and thoughts and plans, but it is very fast-paced, and it comes in and goes out just as quickly. So let's see what's coming in and leaving. Oh, that's interesting. 2 knights. Okay. An offer comes in quickly when the Knight of Pentacles is aspected. But it may not leave as quickly as we thought, because the Knight of Pentacles has staying power. So it's possible that somebody comes in quickly with an offer, and maybe the person goes out quickly, but the offer sticks around or has longevity with it. And I say that because for the Knight of Pentacles, timing is really important. He knows the best times to plant, to reap, to plow. His timing is down perfectly. This can also be procrastination sometimes, but with the Knight of Swords, that's doubtful. So information, news can come in, or somebody who has information and news that has a really nice, steady, firm offer. Okay, you have the Fool card, so you're ready for a new journey. You're ready for something new, for a new adventure. This is having the faith of a child. It's pure potential. I like that. For me, the Fool is like a seed, and it holds the entire journey in it, challenges and rewards. So there is something new happening here with you for sure. And with that Judgment card, it's rebirth. So can even be that something that you had started earlier or planned on starting or wanted to and had to let it go kind of comes around again with the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is you and how you're dealing with this situation. And you're up for it with the Fool. You may not be looking at the pitfalls. You may just kind of have your head in the clouds a little bit, or just in full faith that things will work out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the Seven of Cups is a card of choices, and can be some confusion with those choices. Now, the Seven of Cups are the 7 planets that have something to offer you. 7 vices, 7 virtues. And this card, because there's confusion related to it, often says, what does the heart want? So there might even be some confusion as to whether you want to take this new opportunity or if it's time to do that. Timing could be a big thing here. We don't want to rush things. So the outcome is the Six of Cups. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there could have been something from the past that's coming around again. And maybe you couldn't do it or you were too busy in the past. But the Six of Cups is the past coming forward again. Memories, people, places, that kind of thing. It's a very sharing card. It's very sweet. It's very kind. If it is romantic, this is usually a very platonic card. There's love there, but it's much more neutral. It's sharing as opposed to romantic love. But there is this idea of something from the past coming forward again. And it seemed to me like with the Strength card there, you could be in a better place. You could feel stronger. Maybe you have the funds for it now. Maybe someone has shared, with that Six of Cups, maybe someone has shared something with you that puts you in a position of power, position of being more confident and courageous in doing it this time. Even though there's still that Seven of Cups, even though there's still that feeling that, what should I do? That's how I always kind of see him. It's like, so what do I do? What should I choose? What should I pick? Kind of thing. But it's kind of twofold there with the Fool card, because it seems like we're stepping into it, and then with that Seven of Cups, either it's an afterthought of, oops, what did I just do? Or what's next kind of thing. Like, yes, I stepped into it and now I have to make some quick choices. And I feel like things are kind of quick with that Knight of Swords in the way that we have to make these choices for this opportunity that isn't going anywhere too quickly. But maybe we have to make some quick decisions. All right, let's get some clarification. King of Cups. This is my entrepreneur card. It is a Cancer card. This is somebody round in features. They can be a bit stoic. They are usually very intelligent people, somebody who really enjoys history. I think they like to learn. I think they're somebody who really encourages a continuation of learning. But this is definitely my entrepreneur card, and this can be somebody who is offering you something, or it can be you who wants to take on that entrepreneurial role if you aren't already. Could also be the person who's sharing something with you. So maybe this is a partnership of some sort. If it is romantic or it starts out that way, it may find its strength in more of a platonic situation, or it starts out as friendship and might be moving towards something more romantic. However, the Six of Cups is what's going to happen, or most likely the outcome of the event. So I tend to think that it's platonic, very friendly, but very giving, very sharing, and that's nice. Yeah, it does seem to have something to do with work. Your work, you're very good at what you do. If there are a lot of distraction, which I think this Seven of Cups would be, and that would be in the confusion area of what do I want, how will it affect me emotionally, or what do I want emotionally. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of releasing or actually pushing away distraction and just getting some work done. So I think there comes a point, because something really rushes in here with that Knight of Swords, and that can like stir up some dust, and that can be a minor distraction. But for you, I think once you make that decision, it's just full steam ahead with that Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is a healthy wallet, healthy physical life as well. So you may be beginning something new on a physical well-being level. And that can also be something at this time that you're trying to decide what it is, or trying out different things and figuring out what it is that you prefer. And this can be different modalities of health and wellness, like let's say yoga, or I think even just running, or I think what you're trying to do here is to figure out what is best in a health situation, if this is health for you, that suits you, that isn't so. It's something that you would stick with, right? You like it enough that you'll stick with it. If this is a health situation for you, really have the feeling that it's a work and financial situation, but Pentacles are both. So I think, and then with the Strength card there, I do have to put it out there that it could be health related as well. Three of Wands. This is an ally. Absolutely. So Three of Wands for me is allies, people in the outer world that can help you. With that Six of Cups there, these are people that are willing to lend a hand and to hold you up and to strengthen your resolve, or to give you the courage to do something. Just like your cheer squad, sort of. But you could also be taking workshops, or looking out into the bigger world to see how other people have done it, looking out for allies, looking out for books and workshops and that sort of thing that really strengthen your knowledge, your resolve. I say knowledge because the King of Cups really is somebody who wants to continue to learn. No matter what his status is now, he's a master of his emotional world, but it is my entrepreneur card. And this could be somebody who has already reached a level where you can get some information, where you can take a class, where you can take a workshop, maybe just a mentor. That can also be here, but it is absolutely somebody with the Three of Wands. It's somebody who is an ally, somebody who is giving you, with the Strength card, courage. Yeah, nice. So something is coming in here. Something very interesting is coming in quickly. You may not see it, or right away, or it just comes in a flash, which is interesting because I think the King of Cups is not somebody who is terribly quick. I think they're more calculated, and they're not slow, but they're definitely not the speed of the Knight of Swords. And also that Knight of Pentacles is something that's very firm, very stable. It's not going anywhere. That would be like the King of Cups for me. I think you're just ready for some new possibilities, and if something comes in, you will consider it, you will think about it, but there's work to be done anyway. And maybe in the next 2 weeks you haven't made that firm decision, because I feel like sometimes, especially with that Seven of Cups, it can be a distraction and you just kind of push it away until you're able to make a better decision. And that would come with the Three of Wands, which would be, okay, I've taken that workshop, or I've done the study, or I've looked into it online, and now I'm ready. Now I have that resolve. Now I have that inner strength to do it. And maybe even people who can help me out. So that looks very positive for the next 2 weeks. And it's very possible that because this is what you're closing out, something has already come in. It's here, it's waiting for you, and in the next 2 weeks you kind of have to make that decision because this is phasing out, it's closing out. Of course, it's up to you what you do, but you'll absolutely look into it. I just feel like you're busy as well with other things that it may not take precedence. Well, what does Spirit want you to know? You have the Queen of Pentacles. So that is my Aquarius card. But the main thing with the Queen of Pentacles is she takes very practical steps to get to her goal. And she usually gets what she wants. I like that. I like that a lot. So this can be you. I'm pretty sure it is you, but it is definitely what Spirit is trying to let you know. And this is providing, right? The Queen of Pentacles wants stability. She's looking for stability in her life, for herself and her family. So providing, right? Okay. And with that Eight of Pentacles, there's no doubt in my mind that you're good at what you do. And you can just knock it out because this is a very skillful person. And yes, he's honing his skill, but he knows what he's doing. He can just knock it right out. So can the Queen of Pentacles. So well done. At least by the end of the 2 weeks, I think you'll have a better idea of what direction you're going and if you want to get started in this new situation or not. But it does look to me like you look further into the situation and maybe look for people who can help you out. And that can also be a Queen of Coins. The Queen of Pentacles. And she would definitely have very practical steps for you to take if this is the person. And if it's you, it's the same thing. It can also be somebody who's very kind and a caregiver. So that works well with the Six of Cups as well. It's somebody who's sharing, who wants to help. But practicality is a big thing with the Queen of Pentacles. So be practical, not foolish, but I see that here anyway. I mean, you may think about it and, maybe even do a little daydreaming because of the Fool card. But I think at some point you'll push distractions away and just do what you have to do, get your work done, and keep it on the side, just considering it for now. But it's very possible by the end of the 2 weeks you'll have a better idea if you want to go through with it or not. Okay. And even if this is a romantic situation and it turns out to be platonic, this is still somebody who's an ally, somebody who is looking out for you, watching your back. Thanks for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. And until then, take care. I do dailies.